Moments away as the drama awaits. From Atlanta, Georgia, the Bucks taking on the Hawks. For Milwaukee, playing at a high level deep into the season, and they're hungry to keep it going tonight. Hawks, Bucks, don't leave your seat. We'll be right back. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. Hey, Dave.
The Bucks took a massive leap in Coach Mike Budenholzer's first season in Milwaukee. Budenholzer said he joined the organization at the perfect time. The new facilities, the energetic fans, the great roster, ownership, front office, everything is set up to have great success. And he added, I feel fortunate to be the coach. Kevin?
The feeling no doubt mutual. Thanks, DA. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
And you look at Collins. With the voting as it is now, it looks like he'll miss out on a spot in the starting lineup for the East.
Yeah, not even in the top 10, but it shouldn't take away from what he's done this year. It's been a very good season for him.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And for Atlanta, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And one thing that held the Hawks back last year, all the mistakes.
Yes, last in the league in turnovers, second to last in personal fouls. They were one of the youngest teams last season, and it showed. But you have to have more discipline to win games, which is why they only won 29.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Herter. They get a hand on it. 5 to shoot. Capella kicks to Young. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
It was really that second wave in the rotation that took the offense to another level.
Herter passes to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
What I love about John Collins, he plays with great determination, trying to impose his will.
Antetokounmpo against Collins. Passes to Middleton. Pass to Bledsoe. From the arc. That shot missing, and it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
So it's the Bucks now, following the bucket by the Hawks. Drills it from outside. Antetokounmpo's got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Young. He's coming off a 16-point game against Cleveland. Here's Bledsoe. Count that one.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Here's Herter. He had 13 points in the win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
The 19th pick in 2018 out of Maryland, Kevin Herter with the positional size and skill to adapt well to the NBA game.
And with that skill, Herter's a triple threat offensively.
Not just a standstill shooter, he can function as a secondary ball handler, creating for himself and others.
The first free throw is good. You know, for a while, Smitty, there was some talk of eliminating conferences altogether. But the East has begun to turn things around. It's starting to emerge again.
You know, Kevin, me and you have been around a long time. It's going to always flip-flop back and forth. It was the East and it was the West. And I think right now the East is turning that corner. In a couple of years, it'll probably be the dominant conference. I like the way it is. I don't want to see them eliminate conferences.
I agree. Good point.
They call him Red Velvet. Kevin Herter, out of the University of Maryland, proved he can stripe it from day one.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's coming off a 31-point game against Philadelphia.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
And Atlanta has possession. Following the miss by Wesley Matthews. Herter passes to Young. Bledsoe right side. Good work defensively by Capella. And Greg Herter, the 19th pick back in 2018. Sweet touch and at 6'7". Good size at the shooting guard position.
And the Hawks general manager, Travis Schlenk, coming from the Warriors with Trae Young and Kevin Herter. The Hawks hoping they have a kind of Splash Brothers East.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
To the inside, Middleton sinks that one from the post.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Young dishes to Capella. Back to Young. The pass to Capella. Here's Herter. Lopez covering, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Wesley Matthews picks one up. And the shooting guard, Wesley Matthews, a terrific defender who has no hesitation, Greg, in taking that long three.
A pretty good combination. Weathered an Achilles tear back in 2015, but has remained a steady rotation player.
And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Pass to Herter. He kicks to Capella. Here's Herter. 6 points for him. Over Middleton. Herter, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Outside Matthews. Over Hunter. Here's Lopez. No good on the shot. Collins with some nice D. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a three-point game. And that one's good. Hunter.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Banked in off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 9.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Passes it to Herter. Now Capella. Now here is Young. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Herter. From deep three-point range, Milwaukee with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And what a year last season for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He was terrific across, Greg, all stat categories.
And he was rightfully in the MVP conversation very early on. He's still very young, and I see multiple MVP seasons in his future.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's coming off a 10-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. And Giannis gets it to go.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's T. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Carter looking around. They need this. And the rejection by Giannis. On the wing, Hill. Shot from 16. And there's the rebound by Dedmon.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Here's Bembry. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. From the right block, the shot is good.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the Bucks lead by 8. Atlanta's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Outside Teague. That one, no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
It was a loss last time they faced up against each other. A very tightly contested game that they felt they could have won.
It could have gone either way, but unfortunately for them, they ended up on the losing side of that score.
Here's Dedmon following the basket by Giannis. Back to Dedmon. Kicks it to T. And it's slammed in by T.
And when you get as much speed going to the rim as Teague does, sometimes momentum just carries you in to a slam like that one.
Hill finds Ilyasova. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Atlanta has possession. The Hawks trail by 8. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter of the game. Carter outside. Shot clock at 6. Teague against Hill. Teague can't hit.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's Giannis. Rebounded by the Hawks.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
43 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Reddish. Hill pulls it in. Bucks leading by 8. Now the pass to Connaughton. Fires the 3. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here is Teague. He had 13 points in the win against Cleveland. Over onto Tacumbo. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And we'll be right back after this. You may not remember Vince Carter traded on draft night for his college teammate Antoine Jamison, but he talked about that crazy exchange.
So as I'm sitting back there, he's like, there's been a trade, Toronto Raptors and Golden State make a trade for Antoine James and Vince Carter right there. So our families are sitting right next to each other. So they're fixing the hat, and all of a sudden it's like, all right, here's your hat. All right, give us that hat. Move forward. So it was just the weirdest thing.
The 5th and 6th picks in the draft, both of them went on to great careers.
And draft day trades happen all the time, but being traded for your college teammate, a pick apart, that's pretty unique.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, we've got George Hill. Marvin Williams is out there with Kyle Korver. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 2. The Hawks trail by 13. Van Bree kicks to Carter. 3-pointer. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Hill passes to Lopez. Makes it off the glass. Lopez has got his first basket of the night.
This is year 2 for Lloyd Pierce as an NBA head coach. Still in his early 40s, the Hawks, the perfect opportunity for him to grow and develop alongside his players.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Hawks said they were going to be patient when they rebuilt their team, and they were going to do it through the draft, and they've stuck to that script. Now, Trae Young is probably the biggest name, but Atlanta's added a lot of great young talent the last few years. There's John Collins, Kevin Huerter, and in 2019, the Hawks added 3 more good young players in the draft. DeAndre Hunter, Cam Reddish, and Bruno Fernando. Things are looking up in Atlanta.
I would think so, too. On paper, it looks good. We'll see if it materializes. D.A., thank you as always. Count it. Lopez has got 4 this quarter. And Coach Pierce works as an assistant general manager in the offseason. Steve able to learn that side of things and have a voice in acquisitions.
That's very important. They are building something special in Atlanta. He's going to play a big role in that as well.
Here's DiVincenzo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Vince Carter picks one up. Smitty, we're seeing preseason and even regular season games take place overseas on foreign soil. Would you have enjoyed that when you were playing?
Yeah, for sure, Kevin. I know the travel is an added challenge, and at the same time, you appreciate where the game takes you. It is definitely growing globally, going places you might otherwise never experience, especially in a basketball setting.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Carter. Hunter comes in for Reddish. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for DeAndre Bembry. Young is subbed in for Jeff Teague. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Chris Middleton's checked in for George Hill. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 16. Down low, Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Coming out of screen and roll, Collins shows great body control and flexibility as an athlete.
Pass to Williams. Outside Korver. A shot by Middleton. Wide open. Sinks the triple. Middleton's got 8 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Williams with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And let's see the leading three-point teams in the NBA. Number 5, the Hawks.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
First one falls for him. And some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Kyle Korver. He's perfect from the line this time.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's Young from the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
It just looks like it's going in every time. Maybe because we've already seen Trey do this so many times.
Back to Middleton. This one for 3. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Middleton's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Bucks. The Hawks trail by 19. Young pass to Fernando. And Lopez pulls it down. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Now here's Middleton. He's got 11. Passes it to Lopez. Shot clock at 5. From deep. And Marvin Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. The Bucks also with the sub. Matthews is checked in. Hawks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Huerter. He's covered by Matthews. Huerter passes to Hunter. The Hawks working the ball around. Pass to Young. Beyond the arc. The three-pointer is right on target. Young's got 6 here in this quarter.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
You know, Greg, at Oklahoma, the long-range shooting of Trae Young drew eyes. But it seems it's his passing that's his most NBA-ready attribute.
How about Kevin? First player in history to lead D1 college basketball in points and assists. Top 10 in the league in dimes his rookie season. The young man has a chance to be special.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Following the three-point attempt by Eric Bledsoe. Herder passes to Collins. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Bledsoe. And again, it's Atlanta.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Over in the corner, Williams. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now, here's Hunter. Lopez covering. Capella kicks to Young. Capella against Matthews. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Wesley Matthews picks one up. Well, and lately we have seen star players changing teams more often. Shorter contracts, player options. Smitty, is there any downside to any of that?
You know, I think the downside is from a fan standpoint, you get invested in a player and he's moved in like 2 or 3 years. I think it should be where if a player wants to sign a longer-term contract with the organization, that should be a rule in play. But right now with these shorter contracts and player options, there's going to always be a lot of movement.
You know, Smitty, Commissioner Adam Silver has been outspoken in saying there will be a female NBA head coach, and he says it's on him to help it happen sooner than later. And, Steve, we already see many women in various categories in the NBA all over the league right now.
So true, Kevin. I love the diversity, and it's much needed in our league. And I would say Adam Silver has done a great job of taking us in that direction.
Now, here's Bledsoe. He had 13 points in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 14-point game. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Here's Herder. 6 points for him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Out of Wake Forest, John Collins quickly emerging as a top-notch scorer. A tremendous finisher, and his range extends out beyond the arc.
And that one falls for Collins. And players with big numbers on losing teams can be accused of empty stats. So, Greg, do you take Collins's with a grain of salt?
You look at his field goal percentage, high 50s. He's not just a high usage player. He is highly efficient.
And the Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
What's interesting about John Collins, he plays fast, but he's also measured in his approach.
Young against Bledsoe. He feeds it to Middleton. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. And that's 13 points for Chris Middleton. Young against Bledsoe. The trade. It's not going to go for him. Now the Bucks take it the other way. It's up a 3. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And last year, Chris Middleton, not quite as dead-eye as he has been in the past. Still a solid shooter from all ranges.
Bucks making a switch here. Dedmon's checked in. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Hunter. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland. Young dishes to Capella. And stolen by Ilyasova. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Now, here is Young. 8 points for him. Over Bledsoe. Here's Capella. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Matthews.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And he knocks down the first one. So, Smitty, if we take James Harden out of the equation, who has the best step-back jumper in the NBA right now?
You know, there's a few guys. Damian Lillard has an unbelievable step back. Steph Curry, Bradley Beal creates a lot of space on his step back jumper.
That one misses. Milwaukee leading by 19. And there's the pass to Ilyasova. To the left wing. Fires the 3. And it's Connaughton missing. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Here's Reddish. That's good, and so Teague with the assist.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Giannis outside. 1:16 left to play here in the second quarter. No good from 11 feet. Here's Bembry. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Now here's Teague following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
And the dunk by Giannis.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Now Teague. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. From deep three-point range, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Milwaukee with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys were able to get the lead. What was the key to getting all those open shots?
It was just getting stops, getting rebounding, getting out and pushing, finding lanes, finding open guys.
And you made the most of it, Chris. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 17 points, 3 assists, and 1 block. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
We're seeing the Giannis effect. First player to ever finish in the top 20 in all 5 major statistical categories. Come on, man. Are you kidding me? It doesn't speak for his overall impact, but I just want to tell you that's impressive.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court right now for the Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. Now, we all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, "I guess that's what being an All-Star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win." Kevin?
First-time All-Star and well-deserved. David, thank you. Here's Herter. Following the basket by Giannis. The 11-footer, Collins, good. Collins has got 4 points this quarter.
A beautiful bounce pass on the deck. He put it only where his man could get it.
Bledsoe passes to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Collins. Here's Herter. Drains it from beyond the arc. Herter's got 9.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Good work defensively by Capella. The Hawks trail by 14. Out to the right wing. Here's Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. He's got 5.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Lopez kicks to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here is Young. He's got 8. Capella inside. Lopez is there.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Here's what the Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls. Then on Monday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando.
And for the matchup with the Pacers, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Korver comes in for Chris Middleton, and George Hill's subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. And Smitty, the city of Atlanta, as you know, has really embraced Trae Young.
Kevin, they call him Ice Trae. The franchise handed him the keys, and he's running with it.
For Milwaukee, they have looked good at the line today. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
2 shots.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
And so he's able to get one of two. And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. Down by 12. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Herter. Antetokounmpo defending. 5 on the clock. Pulls up. High post. They get it back. Collins passes to Herter. It's stolen by Korver. Here's Matthews, and Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Both teams deciding to change it up. Korver kicks to Hill. Dishes it to Lopez. Here's DiVincenzo. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks trail by 12. Young outside. And Carter has it in the corner. Launches it. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bucks leading by 12. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Fernando, that's good.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Milwaukee has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Hill finds Antetokounmpo. Here's DiVincenzo. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Atlanta's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Here's Collins. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Reddish, he's checked in for Kevin Herter.
And quickly, let's look at the numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's averaging 30 points, 14 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
The Hawks trail by 15. Pass to Reddish. Carter outside. Unable to get that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. They led the game at one point by 20. Here's DiVincenzo. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the three. The offensive rebound. And to Tecumbo. And the rejection by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says. You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Now here is Hill. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Lopez outside for three. Hill, no good. For Atlanta, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Reddish with the ball. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Lopez with the block.
And that is the length of Robin Lopez on display.
Giannis outside. It's stolen, and the call will be against Robin Lopez. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Atlanta making some changes. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Collins, and it's Teague in for Young. The Bucks also changing it up. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Pat Connaughton in for Kyle Korver. Now here's Teague. Dedmon in the high post. Fernando, the pass to Dedmon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Teague for three. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Hill. That shot off. Great D that time from Teague. Now here's Reddish. Tight defense on him. Carter outside. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. A shot by Reddish, no good. Bucks leading by 13. And, of course, there's no questioning Cam Reddish's talent level. Greg, he has a high ceiling.
Yeah, great size, length, the fluidity as an athlete. He can make an impact at both ends of the floor. Shoots the three well for a young player. And you love his ability to match up, really 1 through 5.
Free throw drops for Hill.
Well, George Hill, the veteran guard, doesn't produce at the volume he once did. Still, he brings a lot of value to a team.
And the Hawks making a change here. Bembry's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Williams is checked in. Both free throws good from Hill. And for Hill, Greg, he's a great veteran leader who brings value to a playoff-bound team.
Hill has a game that is effective even when he's not scoring. His leadership and defense will make him a welcome addition to any roster, even as his numbers fade.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Teague, the pass to Carter. Teague against Williams. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And last year, a tough one for Jeff Teague. Just couldn't put together his normal level of play.
Teague missed some games with injury, but his shot just wasn't consistent. His passing and playmaking were as strong as ever, but you just couldn't rely on him to score.
Hunter's checked in for Vince Carter. Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. Hudso comes in for George Hill. Free throw good, Teague.
And as you would expect from the way he plays, Teague is a terrific free throw shooter.
Here's Connaughton, 5 points in the game, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Connaughton's got his third bucket of the night.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
T kicks to Bembry. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. Reddish's shot is good.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Pass to Williams. Here's Connaughton. He's got 7. And it's Middleton penetrating. At the top of the key, Williams. Here's Bledsoe. Rebound, Atlanta. Dedmon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bembry. It's good. Bembry's got his 2nd basket.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Bledsoe with it. Picked up by Teague. Bledsoe taking his time here. Dedmon with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon, hard to get your shot over that. It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with you shortly. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Ilyasova at the 4 with Lopez at the 5. Matthews and Middleton, the 2 wings. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Capella. Here's Bembry to the middle. Lopez with the steal. And it's the Bucks on the break. Ahead, and Matthews gets it to go in on the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Bembry. He's covered by Matthews. Outside Teague. Here's the dish to Dedmon. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ilyasova hits the bucket. And the Bucks lead by 15.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
There's the pass to Dedmon. Dishes it to Teague. Down low. Pass to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Bembry. The rebound by the Bucks. Lopez has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Bledsoe finds Middleton. Dedmon with the block. Here's Teague. Good.
Well, Jeff Teague is one of the tougher players in the league despite his size, and he did a good job finishing through the contact.
Now here's Matthews. Passes it to Lopez. Shoots the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
He can play very well away from the basket. Lopez has the kind of range that not many 7-footers possess, and it's a great asset for a big man in today's game.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
For the Hawks, John Collins, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedman. Kevin Huerter comes in for DeAndre Bembry. Young is subbed in for T. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for the Bucks. Now, here is Young. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Bledsoe. On the wing, Giannis. He's guarded by Collins.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
One shot.
And the Bucks with possession here. Outside Matthews. Pass to Giannis. Middleton outside. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Young outside. Fires from deep. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Bledsoe against Young. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Excellent D there from Bledsoe. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Here's Young, following the bucket by the Bucks. Over Bledsoe. The Hawks again can't hit.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Shots good by Middleton.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Here's Young, following the basket by Chris Middleton. Young passes to Capella. In the corner, it's Hunter. Young outside, just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Atlanta again missing.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Here's Young after Eric Bledsoe's score. Capella, the pass to Young. And the three ball is good.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third three of the game for him, first in this half.
Milwaukee leading by 16. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Over to the wing. Bledsoe for three. Collins grabs the miss. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Young outside. From 11 feet away, and he drops that one in. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
Trae Young's a crafty operator from mid-range, really from any range.
Lopez outside. He kicks it to Giannis. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Now, here is Young. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Love the recognition. Realizes that one is all him.
Sometimes that's the call. You want to be unselfish, but even more so, you want to be effective.
Here's Capella. Collins finds Young. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
Bucks ball.
The Bucks making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Bucks leading by 18. Giannis high post. Working on Collins. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists here tonight. The Hawks shooting not great, 40% for the game. Here's Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 11 points here in just the second half.
This kid knows when to shoot, when to drive, and when to kick. Trae Young has been out of this world tonight.
The pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Lopez, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal.
That's on Clint Capella.
At the line for the Bucks, Brook Lopez. 2 shots. Under sticks.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw good from Lopez. Steve, how do you feel about the top college players getting some sort of compensation for their work?
You know, I don't know about top college players, Kevin. I think if you're going to do it, it has to be all college players because it's a team. And I think if you look at it, some of the ways I would love to see it, if those guys can get health insurance benefits, if they can get a longer time to finish their education, I love that type of compensation.
And the leadership Lopez gives this team really important. He's someone his younger teammates look up to.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Hawks, Trae Young. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
One thing you can say about Trae Young, he leaves a huge imprint on any basketball game he plays.
And so Young nails them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. Clock at 6. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Shoots. Trying to get open is Lopez. And again, the Bucks miss. The Hawks trail by 19. Now, here's Hunter. Capella finds Young. To the inside, Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Such an incredible score. Young's playmaking may be on the same level.
Young against Bledsoe. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're trailing by 19. 1:43 left in the game. Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. .143 left in the fourth quarter. Capella dishes to Collins. It's Young on the wing. Now the feed to Capella. Over Bledsoe. That one wide left. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a...
Oh, wow!
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Young taking his time here. Capella, the pass to Herter. Young against Bledsoe. The Hawks again can't hit. Bucks leading by 21. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Lopez. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
Capella, high post. Herter passes to Hunter. Outside Collins. 6 to shoot. Young from outside. Offensive rebound. Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And Young with the basket on the assist from Capella.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Eric Bledsoe. Eric, a strong performance tonight. What's been the difference?
We're getting out of transition, trying to get defensive stops, and everybody's just playing their game.
And it showed tonight, Eric. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.